I am back with Libra Sun, with Mars and Scorpio. Waka waka. And with this placement, I just want to say, Libras, Libras, Libras. You imagine yourself, you're there, and you're at the promised land. It's unfamiliar, yet exciting. It's brand new. It's different. It's unexplored, and it is just green and full of life and all of these things that you could ever imagine, but yet you won't cross the freaking line to go over there and allow yourself to enjoy it, especially without a partner, especially without, what if I make the wrong decision? What if I go over there and then it's not what I thought it was? There goes Mars and Scorpio, and then I leave all this behind? Libra, with this placement, you could have even got yourself to the promised land. But when it's time to actually go into the promised land, you stall or you don't know if you should go or not. So please be aware that sometimes you will have to branch out. You have to branch out to your next level of experience, attainment, and you may have to do it by yourself sometimes. Why? I don't know. It doesn't mean that you can't have a partner or lover in your life. It just means that maybe your partner is off doing what they need to do. And maybe they can't assist you, or maybe they don't support you. You know, people in your life that you care about you feel like they don't support you the way that you would prefer. You know, sometimes you would just have to make active decisions, precise decisions, and trust your gut and go with it. And this could be another variation of this, could just as easily be you fight your way up to something, or you see the promised land, but in order for you to cross over to the promised land, you're going to have to fight for it. But you may not get in the arena to fight for it unless you know for sure that you're going to win. And because you cannot possibly know for sure if you're going to win every single time, you may stop yourself or limit yourself from achieving your goals, from achieving success. This could even be a person that you're interested in. You may drop subtle hints or just throw a flashy smile or whatever. I don't know, because you got Mars and Scorpio, so you can be sometimes unapproachable, it seems like, to people. But either way, you could say, well, this person needs to come up to me. They need to do this. They need to do that. They need to show me that they're interested, so I can feel safe enough to go ahead and make the next move. And when they don't, you just brush it off like, okay, well, then maybe it's not meant to happen in the first place. Denying yourself of the opportunities that you can have or take advantage of. Denying yourself of not knowing if this person was somebody that you really want to get to know further. You know, it's in a situation, because you can do this with people, but you can do this just as equally with things that you're pursuing in your life. This could be a very sneaky position, in a sneaky position on the background, to where you are cooking up or formulating, strategizing things in the background, and nobody knows. You look at things as a bigger picture. The person that you're interested in, you could have been scheming and putting things together for weeks, for months, on what moves you're going to make, and calculating what moves they would make according to what moves you make in order to get things in your favor. You know? And this is the thing. You're charismatic. You're friendly to, I feel like, people that you feel comfortable with, or in order to get to the places that you need to get to. But, you know, that's all part of the plan. That's all part of the strategy. Another thing that I feel like what could limit you a lot is you could take a lot of things personal. You could take things personal that people say and do, to the point of where you kind of go off and you're to yourself, and you are emotionally entrenched in replaying the actions of others, even yourself. If you feel like you regret something, you can be planning it or rehearsing it over and over again and really taking it to the point of depression or just really hard on yourself personally. You gotta be mindful of that. And this is also about fears. Fears that you have, that when you involve yourselves with a partner or something that you really want, the fears that it brings up. Because you can want to be in a relationship or in a relationship with a partner, but then you fear that they're going to cheat, or you don't know if you can trust the situation. Because in the past, you had a similar experience and it makes you feel as if the same thing may play out. And the only way to deal with this is to really get personal with yourself and to really get down to the core of what could have happened. There is a sense of illusions sometimes when it comes to relationships, because especially with a partner or something that you're pursuing, and the reason why is because a lot of times you don't really want to acknowledge or face things that are just right at hand, right in front of you, because it's scary, and you'll find yourself waiting for the results that you need or for the opportunities to come. I'm going to say this. I get where this comes from. The fear could possibly come from. And it really comes from the fact that with your Mars and Scorpio placement, it's always transformations happening for you, or out of the blue, when unexpected and you're not really wanting it, and boom. And especially when it comes to other people. So it could have felt like partners let you down, or downed you, or put crap out about you that you feel like wasn't true or was unfair because you had sex with them, or y'all were physically involved and it changed something about them, or they wanted to attach themselves onto you and you didn't really want something more, you didn't really want the commitment, or whatever the case may be, and whatever happened, they associated you with what they were seeing, what they wanted for themselves. And this can be vice versa. But it's just that major transformation comes for you when you pursue things, when you go about your life and dare to expand yourself. And I know, I get it. Yes, things will happen sometimes. Happen out of the blue. Happen out of your unknowing, out of your will. But you got to be willing to see it for what it is and evolve yourself. Go ahead and adapt to that change, that transformation. And you have to let other things go sometimes, Libras, to get there. And you have to be willing to allow yourself, make a choice, give yourself direction. And no matter really how long it takes, pursue it instead of just waiting for opportunities to come your way. Go towards opportunities or set yourself up for those opportunities. Because you can. You can. And a lot of times, you got to understand, you got to be able to reevaluate your position in life and what you're calling into yourself. Because a lot of times, y'all like to attract or be supportive of people that has some type of hardship that they go through, or some people that need your help or support in some type of way. When you see it at the forefront and you can see it before it even happens, like what this person is about, and you still go along with it like you're taking on a project. Now, you got to be careful of that. But my thing is this: you would be very good when assisting people that you feel like has been treated in an unjust way. Standing up for them. Like people that's been sexually abused in any type of way, shape, or form, inequalities. You are willing to stand up and vouch for these people, or work in organizations and companies that, facilitate some type of change in these areas. And I definitely feel like you should go in that direction. But you are, you take your time, but you cannot let the fear of making a decision, a solid decision, stop you from your progression. Because you're charismatic, you got a lot to offer, and especially in a marriage or investment, when it's coming to financial institutions, gains from other people, you can gain from other people through marriages, but you got to watch out for that, because you don't want to set yourself up to where that's the only thing you're getting from, but other people make a gain from you through marriages. You got to watch out for that, because you got to watch out who you're tying yourself to. Make sure you get to know the person. Make sure you're not taking on hopeless charity cases and things of that nature. But all in all, once you decide to stand up, face your fears, and start making solid decisions and heading in that direction, you will watch and see your life change, because that is what the transformation for you is all about. And this has been Libra Sun, Mars and Scorpio.